Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Almost everything is more complicated than it seems, but almost nothing is hopeless. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 187, NASDAQ up 75, S&P's up 19, gold contract down $16.50, trading at $1,244 an ounce. Silver up 2 cents at $16.25 an ounce. Platinum, $9.99 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $2.16 a pound. Light sweet crude off 66 cents, trading at $41.51 a barrel. Now, oil, folks, you had price spread about $1 out here today. You're pushing that swing point of $42.49 with volume. That's saying more than likely you're going to go back up there tomorrow. More than likely it's going to push into it and get over it. The notes, the 10-year note, flat today at 130.19. The 30-year bond up 24 ticks, 165.25. The notes had a tough time staying over the March 1st swing area. Couldn't handle it underneath it. Bonds, same situation in the bonds. I expect what you're going to see, notes and bonds want to head lower. King dollar up 850 ticks, 94.79. That's counter trend bounce. King dollar did light volume as it was going up. King dollar still looks like it wants to trade down into this 92.30 to 92.50 area. The euro up 110 ticks at 112, and the yen is trading at 109.28. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. This is just wild, folks. Bottom line, your cash S&P right now, guess what? We're 7 points away from your ABC price projection of 2087.50. We're at 2080.96. Now, we take a look at the SPY, the SPY. What you're going to see inside the SPY is this. SPY today did 91 million shares, so that's not an ABC up. You're at 208 bucks. Your price projection here is 211. I expect tomorrow, the next day, we're going to run into that 211 mark. The NDX 100, the 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? 3 Qs, you've done 24 million shares. You're going over a swing point that had 25 million shares. You're at 110.91. The number that the Qs want to get into is the 111.84. I expect we're going to be up there tomorrow. Now, check this out. This is like sick, folks. The Dow Industrials. Guess what? You get another confirmed ABC structure on the way up. What does a confirmed ABC up, folks, mean? It means that you have an A to B point. You take out, well, first off, you have an A to B point. Then you do a consolidation. You're building cause in a consolidation. A consolidation flips everyone out. It goes up, down, all over the place. Then you make the run again. You do a C to a D. As you're taking a B point out, if you take it out with volume, the probability goes higher that you're going to get the price projection. Well, guess what? The Dow Industrials just blew away its swing point from the 1st of April. That's 17,811. And we did it with volume. Did 1 billion shares. You know, we were watching this at the last hour to see, okay, whether it could do it. Bottom line, it did it. It took out 983 million shares with 1 billion. Now, what does that mean? Okay, so this is where it gets wild. And, you know, we've been talking about that, yeah, you have the ABC price projection, but the deviance in the marketplace would be that you get a spike high. Well, the Dow Industrials, the high of last May was 18,351. That projection brings it into the 450s. So that's saying that we're going to go after that high, and more than likely we're going to spike that high. The NASDAQ composite. What do we have with the composite? The composite's a little bit trickier, a lot trickier, actually. The reason the composite is trickier, we took a swing point out, and we took it out with volume. The composite also did monster volume. We did volume inside the NASDAQ composite of 1.9 billion. Taking out the 1.8 billion. So the difference with the composite is this, though. So when you do an ABC structure, it has the A to B has to be a straight line move, and then you can't do more than a 0.618 retracement back and down on an ABC up. Well, 47.34 would be A point, and your B would be 49.21. But because we backed all the way down into 48.08, that's more than a 0.618, that's not an ABC up. That's on the daily, and you can't use going down to 4,600 as the A point, because when we back down from the back down on what, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, then that's not a straight line move. You know. So what does it mean? Well, what it means, number one, I suspect, is this, is that it'll be an absolute mind blower at the end of the week, and after I'm off the air, I can do this, and as you folks are out there, if you're in front of a computer, you can do it right now just to get an idea. What you'd want to do, in fact, I could do this right now, 1 second. April, I can do that, I can ballpark this. April 1st, yeah, well, let's do this right now. This would be pretty cool, actually. So, what you do is this, you go to the week of April 1st, 1 second. We'll get this down more granular, but I'll get this close. Okay, so the week of April 1st, you're going to do, so we get 5 billion, and 7.5 is a 35. So we get it's approximately 8.5 billion. Yeah, about 8.5 billion. I'll get the exact number. And if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's going to be close, man. Depending on, you know what, now this is where this get wild. We could get more volume this week, particularly because you have option expiration on Friday. Now, check this out. This would be really sick. Because if this is a weekly ABC structure on the way up on the NASDAQ, this is nuts, man. If this is a weekly ABC up, it would get up and over the highs of the NASDAQ also. And then the highs of the NASDAQ, folks, are a long way away. The highs of the NASDAQ are 5,200, 5231. That's how it's set up, though. The cool thing here is, now, and that being said, so check this out. This was so cool, too. That being said, we're staying close in here, meaning how we're going up. But what we're going against is much higher volume. So you're still going up to the top of the range with dramatically lighter volume, which is saying that, yeah, you can test the highs, you can spike the highs, but guess what? You're going to be right back down the lower end of this range, which is the lows of August of 2015, which is 4,200. The lows of January, which is 4,200. It's pretty sick. Huge range, folks. Now, it'd be really wild at the Fed meeting that you're at highs and they still don't raise rates, right? You're gonna love it. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.